If you want to know how to bring value with your content when you're new to your field, this is the best video for you. Making a transition into a new stage, a new venture, career, new business, and want to know what to do in the process to change your content, this might help. What you want to do is document. Documenting is always the biggest part of it because documentation is showing who you are when you are in life.
I'm trying to figure out for a while what new play to put out for my content. And I think I'm going to do something a little more vloggy for the next series, so I'll test that out pretty soon.
My own personal example, I was a personal trainer for 7 years, and then I decided to make a shift. And the one day I made a post putting out saying, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. Here's why I don't want to do this. I want to try out adventures. Within that time period, I was putting out stuff of me just living my life and just, trying to bring value through other mediums, but the process would change over and over again, and now I'm here putting out my marketing content. And my audience has stayed with me the whole time while I've been doing it.
I left the fitness industry, at least as for like my main thing, because I just didn't feel the same way as I did before. Like I love my clients, love the people that I train, love the connections that I made, but as far as like the industry as a whole, I was like, you know what?
Even in the process of me figuring out how to be the marketer version of me, I'm putting out content like this of my documentation of my journey. What you want to be doing is A, talk about what you're doing, and then B, talk about your ideas about the industry. Like, oh, I think
TikTok having potential to be banned is so important for all the entrepreneurs and content creators out there because you're never going to be vulnerable to just one source of attention.
this is going to be a great thing coming up. If you're in real estate, it's a great opportunity to talk about real estate. If you're in fitness, what do you think about the fitness industry coming up? If you're in data analytics, here's my thoughts on the data analytics space coming up in the future. Whatever things you're trying to get out into the world, you're allowed to think and have ideas about what you want to talk about. So just put them out there and to see where it goes. But talk about your process, one, what you're going through, because people can relate to making a change and all the headaches that come with being a new person. Two, you can talk about all the things that you are thinking about the space or excited to try out to see how they go, because no matter what, people are going to know you for that and they're going to talk about that with you. So it's a really cool spot for you to start.
I've been trying to figure out for a while what new play to put out for my content. And I think I'm going to do something a little more vloggy for the next series, so I'll test that out pretty soon.
When you're starting to put out content, staying consistent is super challenging. It's such a big part. One of the biggest things I recommend people doing is either A, batching, so recording everything at one time and then just scheduling out from there, or B, have one day you do record everything and one day you put out everything. So when I first got started putting out content, I was only putting content out on Monday and I was only Snapchatting on Monday and I was punching Monday in the mouth every single Monday.
What's up, fitness freaks? It's been a while, but it's still Monday, so you know what that means. It's time to punch Monday in the mouth.
I did that for a lot of Mondays straight. And eventually, I was like, oh, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday. And you kind of end up finding your cadence with everything. But it's just important that you just try to find something you can stick to and stick to that consistently. But ideally, I think pick that one day you want to win every single time, Monday, Tuesday, whatever that day is. Or batch it, record everything on that one day, and have everything scheduled out of their own time frame. Whatever one you like is better, works best for you. If you're brand new to content, you're trying to figure out what platform to focus on, you want to start with reverse engineering. Start with the end in mind. So what you're going to be doing is think about what you want your end goal to be and take each thing step by step from there. Think about the people that you're trying to reach, whoever that person is you got to go to, you're trying to get in contact with, and think about where they are and what mindset they're in when they're there. Someone that's on LinkedIn is not thinking the same way as someone that's on Instagram is, even if they're the same person. Even the same person is a different person in different settings. You're not the same way at the bar as you are at your job. Take that person you want to interact with or get influence with, and think about where they are and what spot's the best place to find them. And if you really don't know, just go on Google and type it in, what are the demographics of each platform and what things people are looking for there, and just test out and see. If you see someone else doing what you're doing on a platform, then there's probably a chance that it's a decent spot to go there if they have the audience. But once again, reverse engineer and think about it from the end and figure out what place you can fit what you want to do with that too. Spending time on building your personal brand is a great thing for you. There's so many opportunities that come from investing time in your personal brand that you may not have thought about. I personally have benefited from it a lot because I have been personal trainer, podcast host, and now doing marketing. I've had so many other avenues to take my ventures into by promoting me the entire time. So all the things that I value and stand for are the important things. And anything I do venture wise, fiscally wise, money wise, will always be able to be seen because of the attention I brought from me. So whatever key things you can talk about consistently, whether it be things you value, your fandom of something, favorite food, there's a lot of opportunities out there for you to do it. Keeping those things in your content will always be good because if you ever change something, you always have a common base to go back to in your content consistently. So you can keep the attention for whatever you want next.
I decided to start doing this because I recently just left. I left San Diego, California to move to Memphis, Tennessee. Out here with my best friend, rocking and rolling, just taking care of some business, rolling some stuff out, working on building my business. So I decided to document my process. I was in personal training for the past 7 years, and then I had a moment where I didn't want to do it anymore because of COVID. A lot of things changed with the pandemic, and our mindsets were doing that change too. So I decided to, in 2022, DoorDash, Uber, and all those things. Then I worked a sales job for about 7 months, I think, or 9 months, and I decided I was doing DoorDash, Uber, and all those things. Then I worked this direct marketing sales job from December 2021 to July 2022. In that time frame, I came up with the name of my company, Day by Day Media. It was Day by Day Marketing for there because you had to make a team for the whole thing, but I ended up keeping the name but moving on to do social media marketing instead of direct marketing. And I started that business in 2022, and here I am now.